Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Real Madrid in Football Manager 2019. I'm Ater, and since last episode we played quite a few games. So last episode was that great comeback versus Galatasaray in the Champions League first knockout round. We followed that one up with a win versus Espanyol, another win versus Getafe, beating Bilbao, and then this happened versus Villarreal. And this game, it was more or less a joke. So we completed dominating things, 23 chances to 3. But then it was goalless at full time. Went into extra time, overtime here, and then 4 minutes into extra time, they scored in their first and only highlight this whole game. And I was close to start crying. And then 6 minutes into extra time, we managed to equalize, but still really like we should have won this. We should have been like 2-3 goals up at least when we reached the 90-minute mark. So a bit frustrating, or even very frustrating. But then at the end, when you scored in 96 minutes, you become kind of happy anyways. And in the last game, we managed to beat Girona, which brings us to this league table. We are topping it. We have some safety margin. We are more or less dominating the league right now. And Barcelona, it's only in 4th place. It's kind of like reversed into real life, because in real life, of course, this season Barcelona is dominating things while Real Madrid's manager got sacked and they have been struggling. So kind of a reverse reality. Today it's Champions League time, and we got a pretty tough, probably one of the toughest draws you could get for the Champions League quarterfinal. We picked up Man City. This episode will take us through both of these games, and as you can tell, we have a very difficult game in between too. So we're playing Man City, then a few days rest, then Barcelona, then a few days rest, Man City. So crazy schedule here, and this episode will bring us both Man City games, and the next episode is going to be the Barcelona game. But if you take a look at the Champions League draws, so we have Barcelona versus Tottenham, we have Liverpool versus United, and we have Benfica versus Atletico Madrid, and of course we have us versus Man City. So, I mean, more or less any team would have gone in there would be a very difficult one, but I think that City is probably one of the most difficult ones. And of course they have Pep Guardiola as their manager, and as Real Madrid, we know him far too well, and we are not pleased with him. Oh, what do you want to say? He is clearly the enemy. For this game, Casemiro just come back from injury, lacking fitness. Abort has picked up an injury, and also Isco just came back from injury, lacking fitness. Modric is just tired because of last game. Other than that, we are fit for fight. So since this is going to be a 2-game episode, I think it's enough talking for me. Just quickly take a look at, oh my gosh, the City team, such a brilliant team with world-class players in every position. But as you know, our team is not too bad either. That was a question, what do you want to say here? Maybe like that kind of worked decently-ish. But yeah, we are starting at home, which means we need to get a good result from the first game, because it's going to be extremely difficult for the away game. We clearly can't be traveling to Manchester in a position where we need to win big or something like that. We need to get a good result here at home. Time to show some passion ASAP, because if we don't, we are going to be in some serious trouble here. And we have City with the first highlight. They have the possession. Maybe we can win. No, we can't. It's Aguero for Sané, and I'm not even going to say anything. Take a look at the replay here. It felt like you could have put a lot more pressure on Aguero, because now it just gave him some room to easily turn around, and yeah, show some passion again, I guess. Now it's on the other side of the pitch. Is Toni Kroos going for Nacho? No. Going for Kroos. Sergej changing flank here. Is Carvalho with an early cross for Bale? Bale out of angle. Can you get something back to Kroos? Changing flank for Carvalho. Kroos. Carvalho all the way back to Sergio Ramos. Went for a cross on the right side. Vasquez picks it up into the box, and here is Benzema. Karim Benzema with the equaliser, and we are back in business. But this result right now is still garbage because they have the away goal that could be worth its weight in gold. So we really need to step it up now if we don't want to find ourselves in an extremely difficult position for the away game. And also, Bailey's playing on the left flank, you know, and normally playing him on the right one. But the reason for him playing on the left flank is basically because Isco's injury. And of course, I say that he picks up a potential injury. Oh, he needs to demand more. But yeah, Isco is on the bench, but lacking fitness. And because of Isco have been injured, Junior started the last game, and basically means we need to play Bale there to have a fit player starting this game. But yeah, that potential injury is worrisome because we know how important he is for us. I say that here is a Man City attacking. Is nobody going to try to stop? It wasn't offside, but the defensive work there was just embarrassing. Just embarrassing. Clearly not good enough if you want to be representing Real Madrid in the future. And another highlight here, beautiful intervened. Intercepted there, here's Sergey by himself, and a decent try. Decent try there by Malinkovic. Toni Kroos for the corner. Into the box is cleared. Asensio for Ramos. On the other side, Varane. Malinkovic, and he takes the shot. Oh, I was about to start celebrating. I thought it was going in, but no. I really was about to start celebrating there. Great. Looking at the statistics, 11 chances to 1, and it's 1-1 in the scoreboard. Doesn't make any sense at all. We should be the one in the lead. It shouldn't be a draw right now. Here's Toni Kroos, sets up Vasquez into the box for Benzema, and it's Benzema's second goal of the evening, his 16th of the season, and finally things start feeling a little bit better. But still, we know how difficult this is going to be for the away game. This is not enough, because I wouldn't be surprised if they beat us with two or three goals at home. We need to get something special here, since they scored that away goal. That away goal really scares me. But at least we are heading into the dressing room, being 1 goal up. That is great. We need to tell them that don't get complacent. And then I think we're going to make that early sub for Bale. We just can't risk him for the rest of the season, because he is more or less worth his weight in gold for us. So we're going to bring in Isco, come back from his injury, and then we can change him. And no, we can just keep it like this, of course. I was thinking that Bale was on the right side, but he is not. He was playing on the left side. But yeah, Bale is such an important player for us. Not only is he our top goal scorer, he is good at basically everything. Here's Asensio with a free kick into the box, Varane, and just over. And Nacho with a throw in. Clear by the defense. Kroos with a cross for... Oh, Malinkovic is so close. We can almost smell a second goal, and we need it desperately. We need something special here. And it's Asensio. Go for Carval. Trying to get into the box. Vasquez gets another try for Isco. Isco all the way to the other side. Nacho. Toni Kroos, Asensio. No. That you should be easy here. Ramos. No mistakes are allowed. No mistakes. Navas, Ramos, Toni Kroos, Vasquez, Kroos. Changing flank for Isco. Into the box to nobody. But Malinkovic picks it up. Here's Vasquez. A lot of plays into the box now. It's cleared again. Toni Kroos for Isco! And what an important goal. The comeback kid. His first game since his injury. And that goal. Because you know, I'm terrified for the second leg. It's going to be such a difficult away game in Manchester. Since we conceded that goal. Since they have that away goal. We need to do something brilliant here. Because we know how difficult it will be. Here's Toni Kroos for a free kick. Cleared all the way back to nobody. Malinkovic picks it up. Carval all the way home to Navas. Varane, Isco going all by himself, loses possession. Not great, but maybe we can win it back. Yes, we can. Isco, beautiful work here. Sets up Vasquez. Oh, that was a great chance. You really can't afford to be missing chances like this in a Champions League quarter-final against a great team like City. We need to really take care of the chances we get. We have created a lot of chances here today. Look at this, 25-4 in shots. It's just that away goal is so difficult. I think we're going to sub Milinkovic. He's tired, he's playing like garbage. And let's bring in Casemiro. Other than him, let's see here. Maybe Asensio. Maybe, yes, maybe. We don't have any great... I think actually we're going to keep it like this as we were a bit forced to make an early sub because of the Bale potential injury. Clock still sticks away though. Not much going on here. I think it's time for the last sub then. Let's see. I think we should go with Asensio. Could bring in Modric. Not his greatest position, but he can play there. Let's do that. And then guys, we're gonna demand some more. But instead we see City with the possession, the throw in. Potential injury on Aguero. That could be good news for us if it means he misses the next game. But they score another one and things... I mean... This is... I mean, considering the amount of chances, they're just so much more efficient than us. Take a look at, as soon as this one is over, we're going to pause the game. So, if you take a look at this one, we have 27 shots and managed to score 3. They have had 5 shots and managed to score 2. That's just not good enough. Not at all. Not in any way. We need some passion here at the end as soon as the game allows us. We need another goal here during the last 5 minutes. If and instead we see City attacking. We are desperate right now. We are desperate. Some passion. Give us something. Something for us, not for City. Isco wins the header, but it's going to come back. Why? Why is this happening? Come on, lads. We are Real Madrid. Show it that we are a world-class team. And not giving it away like this. You completely gave it away for no reason at all. I don't get it. This is a very difficult situation. Really, what's happening here? Like the last 5 minutes we've been playing like garbage. For no reason at all. Yes, we won, but this may not be good enough. So let's move straight ahead to the second leg. And here are the lineups for the second leg. And yeah, both teams are very strong. As you can tell, I mixed things up a little bit. I was considering going a little bit more defense-minded formation. But then I felt like they managed to score 2 goals away against us. And they most likely going to score now, which kind of forces us to score ourselves. And also at the same time, maybe we could surprise them, because everybody expects us to come out playing out a little bit more defense-minded formation. This one, because that's the way we have been playing in these situations. So maybe, yes, maybe we can fool them a bit. But normally I'm using this player here as a box-to-box, but for this game I've moved Casemiro a little bit further down the pitch to just balance things out a little bit more on the defensive side. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, because we know that after even though we won at home, after conceding 2 goals, we are in a most definitely difficult situation. And look at statistics here. We actually got the first chance and the second one, surprisingly. Didn't expect that, but of course they will get the highlight most likely. But here's the throw in. Marcelo picks it up. Varane, back to Marcelo, Toni Kroos, tough challenge, but Isco has it. Casemiro, Asensio, Bale is going by himself. Yes, yeah, oh, you beauty! Bale sends us off to a sensational start. That was a magic one. Take a look at the replay here. Casemiro for Asensio, for Bale. Bale basically does it all by himself. Runs kind of past 3 defenders, and then that finisher is just a masterpiece. Looking at statistics, we are dominating things, but there's not much happening for any of the sides. Not much at all. Aguero picks up a yellow card, potential injury there for Sane. Yes, that's good news for us, especially since it's frustrated too. Logistics away, but they have stepped things up now, are creating as many chances as we do. And here's the last highlight, maybe for the half. Will it be for us or for them? It's going to be for them. Oh no, it's Aguero. Ooh! We just barely survives. Just barely survives. Of course, it would be devastating conceding just before half time. Now something happens. They just exploded, created 5 chances out of nothing. They take a look after the break to see if they did any changing around with their formation. So now's the question. One guy, Bale, with a good rating. The other guys are all garbage, 6.4, 6.5. I think we still, even though we are on the lead, we can't be happy with this one. Because other than the goal, we haven't created anything at all. So there is a lot of room for improvement. But let's take a look at their formation as soon as it pops up to see what they are up to. So let's pause it here. They haven't changed anything around with the formation because this is their starting formation. Why did they all of a sudden create 5 chances out of nothing? Maybe they just changed mentality or some other instructions. I'm not sure. They have picked up a lot of yellow cards though. Hopefully that could be good news for us. But instead we see Man City with a free kick. De Bruyne have a lot of space, but it's just over the top bar. I think it's time to show some passion, guys. Not that I want yellow cards. Nobody reacted at all. But here's Isco. Isco for Benzema. Benzema to nobody. Just gives it away. And then we have this potential injured Sane. Goes and sets up Aguero. Aguero into the box. And Gabriel Jesus. I mean, we are using gegenpress, and that's not putting high pressure on him. And then now, I mean, you have 4 guys here. Why aren't you looking? These guys have Aguero under control. They can't do anything. You don't need to be here. You could just keep track of what's going on inside the box, but no, you're just looking at the ball, missing what's actually happening here during the game. Casemiro with a potential injury. Potential foot injury. Casemiro, I think we're gonna go with the early sub here. Not even that early now, because we have Milinkovic, and he's of course a perfect sub for him. I think we're gonna go. No, actually, let's wait a little bit longer. Just to give it a few more minutes. Let's see here. Alright, let's go for another sub. Now's the question. I'm going to go for fitness or rating. Isco have been complete. Let's sort them by rating. I mean, Isco and Benzema both been garbage. I think we're gonna go with Isco just because of the body language. So let's bring in Vinicius Junior, and I think we might as well also replace Benzema. His 6.5 doesn't take us anywhere at all. Get a pressing forward in instead. Can help with the defensive work a bit. 10 minutes left to play. Now it's Navas for the goal kick. Goes far to Carvalho. Carvalho by himself. Goes for the optimistic cross for Junior. Junior into the box. A long cross for Carvalho. Oh, ow! 2 chances. Oh, we can't afford to miss chances like that in a Champions League quarterfinal. That could cost us the game, but we are heading into extra time. Please, ref, blow the whistle quickly now. 5 minutes. Are you crazy? Really? But it takes away quickly. You know, Carvalho with the throw-in. 30 seconds left to play. It's Toni Kroos. No mistakes are allowed now, guys. No mistakes. Ramos for Carvalho. Clock just ticks away. Into the box is Asensio. Oh. And there's a full-time whistle. I take it. This means the dream is alive. We are through to another round. But gosh, we had to fight for it. But this is a good win. Crappy ratings, but a good win. So I'm not saying they played well. I'm just saying it was a good win. Because they didn't play great. Look at these ratings. Like, only guy that gets like past the exam was Bale. All other guys have so bad ratings, but I don't care. We managed to go through to the next round of the Champions League, and this is huge. This is all we dreamt about. But this has been a long episode, so let's end it right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.